Explained by the Billy Meier contacts. Mysteries, myths, legends, conspiracy theories, historical inaccuracies, and more. Compiled by David Chance, revised October 18, 2023.
Lufthansa Flight 181 1977 hijacking. Lufthansa Flight 181 German Autumn-Landshut hijacking Red Army faction %22 Stamheim death night %22. Contact report 088.
Surely you know about the terrible theater that is currently running again with a German Lufthansa plane. They have again hijacked a vehicle and also murdered a man in it. Do you have any idea how these things will develop?
Sure, because we follow these terrible concerns very closely, only I am not allowed to give information about them, neither about this case nor about all the many future ones. I can probably tell you about the end of the present event if you keep silent until the early hours of the morning, because until then, things have been decided for the better. Germany's government has not remained idle all this time, as was generally assumed all over the world. Serious plans were worked out in secret, but they can only be realized if silence is kept in the strictest form, which is why a strict news embargo was imposed, which will continue into the early hours of the following night. The fact is that the government of Germany has drawn up liberation plans for the hijacked aircraft and is implementing them the following night at midnight. The German government trained a special unit over a long period of time, soldiers of the so-called border guards who are supposed to intervene in terrorist acts and break the terror. A large part of this special unit is already on the scene of the coming events, namely in Mogadishu, Somalia, where they will carry out a surprise attack on the hijacked aircraft at midnight local time and bring the aircraft into their possession. With new weapons, these special unit soldiers will take the criminals in the aircraft out of action for seconds in order to open the aircraft doors in a flash action in order to enter. There will be a short fight in which the criminal kidnappers will be killed. To my knowledge, only one criminal has a chance of survival. Of course, injuries to air passengers and members of the special forces cannot be avoided, but they are unlikely to be killed. These are the events that will take place this night in Mogadishu, in Somalia, and it will be the end of this kidnapping.
That is very good news, but how will things go with the murdering bunch in Germany, where they are in prisons and are pressing to be released?
The decision will also be made for them this night. Several of them will not experience tomorrow's day anymore because the main ringleaders will fall victim to a liquidation which will be controlled from outside the prison. Prison internal forces will carry out the liquidation and present everything as suicide, while in reality, only 2 of these criminal elements will carry out such an attempt, the outcome of which we do not yet have a precise analysis of. 3 main ringleaders, however, will certainly be killed.
And who are these?
A woman named Gudrun Enslin, then a man named Andreas Bader, and another named Raps. It is these 3 who are liquidated.